Greetings, greetings, divine ones. We are live. Welcome to the Thursday connection sessions. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got on my Alkaline AF t-shirts, which you can find on the Divine Fitness Vlog website, divinefitnessvlog.com. Greetings to the one visitor in the house. What's up, Divine One? All right. I'm so happy to be here today. I look forward to Thursdays. Sometimes I get a little bit nervous. I'm like, I don't really plan for these, but I think not planning for these one-on-one interaction. Well, I will call them a one-on-one interaction for these broadcasts. Planning for these broadcasts don't seem necessary to me because I'm like, I'll just go with the flow, you know? I will just go with the flow and whatever resonates, take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Because I am a conduit for spirit. Yes, a conduit for spirit. And I just have a lot of knowledge and love to share. So that's what we do on Thursday. This time and this space is set aside for us to connect and get some things, get clarity on a few things. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was or is universal law. How many of us know the universal laws? We know the laws like man-made laws, but do we know the laws of the universe and the rules of this game in which we play? Because life is pretty much, a game. It's a game. So do we know universal law? Do we know uh, the controls, the buttons to push to get to from one level to the next? When we're taking that elevator, the elevator called life. We're on that elevator. We're trying to make it to the top, right? Everybody's trying to make it to the top, wherever the top is. Like, okay, I'm gonna get on this elevator and I need to press button number 17 because I want to get to floor 17. But none of the buttons have any numbers on them. Like, we literally in there just trying to figure it out. Like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know. We don't know without universal law. So let's talk about the universal law of gender. Law of gender. So masculine, and divine feminine. Everything in existence is governed by a divine masculine and a divine feminine. So me speaking today in this moment as a woman, I embody the divine feminine, the goddess. Yes. However, at the same time, there is divine masculine within me as well. Yes. And that is true for each and every one of us. Some of us choose, some of us choose to exhibit traits and qualities of the divine feminine over the divine masculine. And that's where we kind of get like too emotional and just all in our feelings and stuff like that. You know what women do. You know what we do. And I like to break it down in the simplest terms. So if I were talking to my nieces and nephews, I would tell them that the divine feminine is much like the moon. Like the moon has its phases. It has its times of the month where you see it, and it's time of the month where you don't see it. It has its times of the month where you see a little sliver, and then it has its time of the month where it's like the brightest thing in the sky. So that's the divine feminine. Some people choose to, just go deep into the divine feminine, and that's when we get off balance and misaligned. But when we are able to balance the divine masculine and the divine feminine, that is when we come into alignment and we're able to attract the things that we really truly desire in the physical, on this plane. Yeah. So the divine feminine is much like the moon, whereas the divine masculine is much like the sun, Ra. And did y'all know, like, we all know, like, okay, I know a lot of y'all out there are already well aware and woke, and we know of Egyptian gods and goddesses, Cometian gods and goddesses, ancient Kemet, and a famous god is Ra, the sun god, right? Did you know he has 5 names? 5. So there's Kepher, Ra, Atun, or is it Amun, Aten, and Don't quote me. Go do your own research. But there's so much to be learned from exploring the ancient Cometian gods and goddesses. But yes, so the divine masculine is much like the sun. If you think of men, they're very stable as far as their emotion goes. They're able to think things through logically, much more than a woman. We like to go with what feels right, and the man goes with what thinks with his head. And no pun intended. And the sun rises and falls same time every day, same time, just like clockwork. It's always on its shift. So the divine masculine and divine feminine, when we embody both of those energies, because everything is energy, when we embody both of those energies, we are able to come into alignment with our higher self, source, God, the universe, spirit, whatever you like to call it. And magic happens, like true magic and miracles. Like, I was on the phone with one of my dear friends, Madison, and he drives truck, and he was talking about, I told him I was gonna talk about him in this video too, but he drives truck, and he's like driving on the expressway, and somebody cuts him off, or something happens where people totally disregard truck drivers. If anybody's out there listening, like, the next time you're on the road, have a little bit more compassion and regard for truck drivers, because their job is they have to consider a lot of things. Like, they're maneuvering this however many tons it is, and keeping all the cars in mind. And the cars just want to, get around the truck. We just want to get around the truck. Like, we don't want to be behind no slow big truck. But have regard next time you're on the expressway, or in traffic, and you see a semi truck. Shouts out to all the truck drivers. Yeah, so somebody cuts him off, and he's like, "Oh my God, I could have just killed him." And I'm just like, the simple thought of just going with the flow of, where was I going with this? I don't know. It'll come back to me. Yeah. Like I said, this is strictly unedited. It's just coming from from off the top of the dome. But anywho's, I'm gonna just continue to tell the story, and it'll come to me. Miracles. Miracles happen every day, every second of every day. And I like to call that divine intervention. I know a lot of you have heard what divine intervention is, but it's literally in those moments where you think something terrible is going to happen, and just like that, events in matter and space and time shifts, and it's something that you can't explain. You just know that everything looked like it was going to be detrimental, like fatal. It looked like he thought that he was going to kill somebody on the road, like have an accident. But he's like, I don't know how that just happened. Well, I'm glad it happened because he could have been killed. Those small little instances happen every single second of every day. Though that miracles are not the exception. They are reality. It is a miracle to be here right now, to have breath in this body, to be able to open my laptop and stream to however many people out there that will listen to this message, to this broadcast, and have it resonate. Because a lot of people will listen, but some things will go, over your head, like as they say. And some things will hit home, but I never plan for these. I don't like to plan for these too much. I might plan a little title, whatever, but don't expect anything, cut and dry and structured and laid out, because that is the divine masculine. Like having a plan from A to Z, and we're gonna do this, very linear. That is, I believe, it's right-brained, very logic thinking. And the divine feminine, and it is the exact opposite of that, the equal opposite. And it's like being creative, being fun, going with the flow, incorporating playtime. Playtime, yes. A lot of us, we just want to work, get this money. Oh, I need to go get this money. I got to do this and that and make these calls so I can get this money, drive this truck and do whatever else so I can go make this money. And then we look around not too long from that, and it's like we're in complete burnout because we didn't balance the masculine and the feminine. It's all work, go, up, down. And there's no variation. There's no variety with that. So the divine feminine, if we want to embody more of the divine feminine, if you're a male, learn to relax a little bit more. Like, you must relax, like chill. It's okay. It's okay to feel what you feel, because if you didn't feel anything, you wouldn't be alive, right? All my men out there, it's okay to feel. It is perfectly fine to feel all the good feelings and the not so good feelings. It's a part of life. It's a part of the journey. And to incorporate more of the divine feminine, learn to relax, learn to play, learn to create without any structure, plan, mathematical formula, this, and this. No. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with what feels right. If it feels right, it is right for you in this moment. Make sure that it's healthy and it's good for you. But if it feels right, go for it. I see them eyeballs. What's the eyeballs for? What's the eyeballs for? And for women, for the divine feminine to embody more of the divine masculine, we must be able to think logically and not be overcome by emotions. Have you ever just watched a woman like watch something else and get so emotionally involved in whatever is going on? It's like, why are you crying right now? Like, why? Cuz I'm feeling everything that they feeling. That's what we do, right? Like I feel what she feel. I feel what he feel. I feel what the animals feel. That's me. That's so me. I feel the animals. I feel this person. I feel that person. I feel everything. I do. It's called being an empath. Empath. Go look that up too. Um, but yeah, to embody more of the masculine, we have to learn to be more logical and steady. Steady, like not all over the place. Cause I tend to be all over the place. And that kind of throws a monkey wrench, throws a little monkey wrench into my relationship with Agiano. And neither of us are perfect by any means necessary. But I don't know if you all can see it, but I know that we balance each other out, if that makes sense. So to find someone to be connected with someone who balances your masculine, your divine masculine or your divine feminine out, that is priceless. Priceless. And one of the toughest things to one of the t- one of the most treacherous seas to navigate on this planet is the sea of love and relationships. Like it's yeah, there's a lot of waves and storms and beautiful moments where you just look out over the ocean or the sea and just admire the sunrise or sunset or the night sky, the stars, the moon, but it's not easy. It's not easy by any means, but it is necessary for life. For life, it's necessary. It truly is. Everything in nature has the divine masculine and the divine feminine. If you look throughout the animal kingdom, some animals, wow, the animals on this planet are. Sometimes I ask, like, are they really from here? Like, where are they really from? They can't be from here, because I was literally watching. I was watching My Octopus Teacher, a documentary on Netflix by a pretty well known um, filmmaker. He has traveled to a lot of indigenous tribes in Africa to document and observe and learn from people of indigenous tribes in Africa. So he went on this journey of exploring the kelp forest in one of the oceans. I'm not sure which ocean it was, but it's on Netflix if you're interested. And just the way the intelligence that the octopus has, it's like we have so much to learn from all of the animals on this planet. An octopus spends most of its life alone, and right up until the point where the female octopus that he was recording knew that, okay, I'm about to die soon, so I should mate, I should procreate. Like, to have that sense of knowing, that internal instinct, everything has its own instincts. Like you don't need to tell an octopus how to be an octopus. It's as soon as an octopus is born, it doesn't even see its parents or anything. The parents don't teach them anything. They rely solely off of instincts. And they are just like a shellless fluid body just floating in the ocean. And they've had to learn to adapt to the waters and get away from predators. So they change colors, they blend in with the environment around them. They're able to like pick up shells and rock and sediment at the bottom of the ocean and cover themselves, like shield themselves from sharks, their predator. It's a really cool documentary. And the guy fell in love with this octopus because it was a female octopus and it was in love with him. And you could clearly see, I'm like, wait, is this a love story between a human and an octopus? Whoa. Whoa. I love stuff like that. I've been intrigued with animals since the day I was born. Ever since I saw an animal, I'm like, what is that? I want to touch it. What is it? So, and that's why I don't eat them. I can't, I don't know. It's like I always tell people, do you remember as a child, like the first time you eating chicken, like a chicken wing, and you bite into the chicken and you see a vein? Tell me that shit don't gross you out. Tell me it don't gross you out. Cause that shit is nasty. It's like I'm thinking like, wait, I have veins. I have a bone. What am I eating? I'm like, where's the fruit? I want some fruit. I want something sweet. Cause we only like the seasonings on the food anyway. And the seasonings are herbs. So we can literally take those same herbs that we use to flavor this dead animal and put it on living foods. I don't know if y'all checked out my last video I posted, but it's like a cute little doodle. Um, and I was in the video, I was saying how Dr. Sebi, one of Dr. Sebi's sayings is that in order to heal, we must be in alignment with life. So how do we expect to heal if we are consuming dead things? How do we expect life consuming dead things? In order to receive life, we have to consume life, living foods, alkaline foods. So I always got to throw my little tidbit in there. Speaking of herbs and alkaline foods and all that good stuff, I am currently sipping my Cersei, aka bitter melon tea. Cersei, I think it is indigenous to Jamaica. I know it grows there for sure because Agiano tells me all the time about it. But it is anytime you taste anything bitter, I always think that it is I know that it detoxifies and purifies the blood. So it also lowers cholesterol, has a ton of antioxidants, and just anything bitter, it's like, it's doing something good for your body. It's doing something good. So yeah. My little witch cup. I love Halloween. For those of you who didn't know, I'm just tell you a little bit about me and who I am. I love Halloween. Love it. Because I've always experienced like paranormal stuff. Ooh, like ghosts and spirits. It's not really that scary. It's not really that scary. If we really think about it, like what is an imaginary friend? What is an imaginary friend? It's like that's something that somebody other than the person who is friends with it can't see. Like, I call that a spirit. I don't know. I don't know what y'all call it, but that's a spirit. Like, as children, we came here knowing, already in touch with the spirit realm, because to come from wherever we were, wherever we chose to be, some of us might have been on the lower dimensions, but I can guess that a lot of us came from the higher dimensions, and we had to go through, um, we had to lower ourselves. That's why I always talk about the higher self. We had to lower ourselves down into the third dimension. And just today, especially today with everything that's going on, we can clearly see that the collective is elevating back up. The whole entire planet is elevating into 5D. I know a lot of y'all are aware and been hearing about 5D and all this stuff. And it's just a higher state of consciousness. It's a higher realm where spirits, of everything, of and 5D is like all about love, unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love. So back to divine masculine and divine feminine. Trouble in paradise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. Every couple and every relationship has their ups and downs. And this is a down moment for Agiano and I, just to be 100% like raw, honest, real human with y'all. And it's a part of the journey. It's a part of the process of elevation and grand awakening, or the grand rising. He was the first person who said the words grand rising to me, and I was like, grand rising. He's like, yeah, I don't say good morning. And I'm like, why? Why don't you say good morning? And he's like, because, well, like, what? Mourn. You're mourning. And I'm like, there's so many reasons why, um, I love him unconditionally, because whatever we go through, all the little bullshit that we go through, I'm just saying bullshit. All the bullshit that we go through is insignificant in comparison to the amount of value that we offer each other. Because like I said, he balances me out, I balance him out. He's just up and go to work, steady every single day. And I'm like, let's go do something else. Let's go to the beach, or let's go camping, or let's go skating. Let's incorporate some fun, some creativity into that. I want to kind of do like some art and stuff with them too. A lot of ideas, a lot of videos coming soon. So yeah, I still got two people in the house. Hope y'all having a beautiful, amazing, lovely day. I feel like I've hit on all of the topics. We talked about universal law of gender, divine masculine and divine feminine. We talked about Circe, and this Circe, the Circe that I'm drinking specifically is from Caribbean Dream. So this is herbal tea, and I actually have some overstock that I posted on my website, divinefitnessvlog.com. So if you would like to support and buy some Circe and get some good antioxidants, detoxify the blood, go check out the website and order a box. It's really good. And I don't like to put any honey or agave or anything in my bitter tea, because I feel like it just takes away the potency for some reason. I don't know. But it is on divinefitnessvlog.com. Um, I don't know. What else? What else? Oh, I want to give you all some affirmations for um sacral chakra healing. So our sacral chakra is the second one. So the first one is the root and it's red. And the second chakra is the sacral chakra and it's orange. And the sacral chakra deals with like setting boundaries and personal space, like having a personal space respected and just being respected overall by people. Um, and yeah, so that kind of gives you a little bit of information about what the sacral chakra is all about. I always encourage you to go do your own research and you know, seek truth for yourself. So, but I have some affirmations for the sacral chakra. I was doing a little sacral chakra healing myself because a lot of time, like growing up, I was told um, I was kind of shy. Let's just put it like that. I was shy and I didn't want to always tell people what I was thinking or feeling. I see some comments. I did not always want to tell people what I was thinking or feeling. And when I got older and learned about the chakras, I thought it was my throat chakra because it deals with self expression. So I've done a lot of throat chakra work, but looking into the sacral chakra, dealing with boundaries, a lot of times I said yes, meaning no. I know I'm not the only person out there who have gone through this. I'm gonna get into the affirmations, but I have a comment. What is the relationship between sound and light and the chakras, energy centers? Okay, so sound and light. Um, I like to I was actually on a live stream, like a live radio, the live radio show with Justin Perry of You Are Creators, and I talked about the chakras and water. So the best way I can explain it to you, the universal light up. I like that name, by the way. A universal light up. So the best way I can explain it to you, the relationship between sound and light in the chakras. So each chakra is like a pool of energy in our body, and they're all spinning or orbiting like the planets, at like the planets orbit, as above, so below. So each of the chakras resonates. It resonates with a different color or a different sound. And if we think of water, right? Water encompasses all of the colors of the rainbow. You see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? Shouts out to the big people in the house. Um, so the chakras resonates with um, the chakras have are all the colors of the rainbow, and the water encompasses all of the colors of the rainbow. So, and when light hits water in a certain way, you know, after it rains, we're able to see the rainbow. So, each chakra has its own vibration and frequency. So if I tell someone like, "Oh, you need to do a lot of root chakra work," that the root chakra is the first one. It's the red one, and it's the slowest vibrating chakra. And the crown chakra is the highest vibrating chakra. It's at the top of our body. So um, if we knowing this information, we're able to put the pieces together and kind of see that when we pair a sound bowl with chakra healing or chakra work, and we're tuning that sound bowl to that the frequency of that sound bowl to our chakras, that's when we come into alignment. And that's when, magic happens, when we are in align. And when we are aligned with the universe, our higher self, God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. It's been 35 minutes. We talked about a lot of things today. I'm so happy to just continue to do these broadcasts and share with you the knowledge that I have acquired throughout my entire life and still acquiring. So if you all have anything that you want to talk about, I'm all ears. I welcome all topics. Let me know what you want to touch on in the realm of holistic health in the comments. I really do appreciate your love and support. And all donations of any sort are welcome and highly appreciated. So yeah, let's see. I got one more. Let me read this comment. The universal light up. Are you saying that it's all vibration? Yeah. Sound being slower than light, but light being slower than thought. So harmonizing environmental and intention maximizes the power of the energy centers. Ha, I love that. I love the way you put that. Hmm. I can I feel like I can definitely see your perspective and how you're putting these pieces of the puzzle together. Absolutely. Um, Everything is energy, everything is vibration. So the lower the chakra, the slower the wave or the vibration. And with everything going on today, a lot of us have been knocked out of alignment at the root chakra. We're out of aligned with a lot of things, but especially like the root chakra because it deals with survival. Um, and what we see in our environment today is all fear based, like all fear based stuff. So if we're harmonizing with our environment today with everything that's going on, we're harmonizing with fear. Like we're aligning with fear. And nothing can manifest out of fear because everything constricts and shuts down when we're in fear. So yes, the higher, but they are absolutely necessary. Just like conflict or contrast in a relationship is necessary for you to evolve and learn as two. So yeah, that's really cool. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, we appreciate it. Thank you, Mama Nikki. Yay. Yes, 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 yes. All right, divine ones. Well, if anyone has anything else that they want to share or ask, I'm always here. You can always connect with me on Instagram at Denise Worrell, Facebook at Denise Worrell. I'll link my yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll link my link tree. Put my link tree link in the description box so you can connect with me. You're cool and an inspiration. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste, the universal light up. I really appreciate it. Kindred spirits. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Remember to say thank you. Remember to say thank you. Gratitude, appreciation, gratitude. Like that brings in everything. Like anything you want, if you can align with unconditional love and gratitude, it's coming effortlessly. Effortlessly. Um, so I hope that you all enjoy the rest of this Thursday. Um, until next time, true wealth is true health. So seek truth and love yourself. Until next time, peace, love, and light.